Speech off.
Hello, my name is Sienna Price. I have a rare brain condition called septo-optic dysplasia, which caused me to be born totally blind, and it also caused me to be on the autism spectrum. And I have complex PTSD. So this video is actually going to be a fun one. This is going to be a really fun one. And somewhat of, I guess you could say, a silly thing. So I'm going to talk about something. I'm going to talk about my thing with the word squeak, how I use squeak in a different context that a lot of people wouldn't think the word squeak would be used for. Okay, so to start off the whole thing, I have this ball. It's basically a sensory ball from Discovery Toys, and it has little spikes or nubs or whatever you want to call them. And it's got a nice texture. And this sound, for anyone watching this sound is probably going to annoy some people. So if you don't like this sound, either scroll past the sound or click off immediately. But it makes this sound. And I've always loved the sound, but I always like the puff of air that comes out of the ball when it's squeezed, and I like to feel it on my skin. So, when I was younger, way younger, I used to, I'm a little embarrassed to say it, but I might as well do it. I used to swear like a sailor. I don't do it as much anymore. I'm actually trying not to do it as much. Pretty much. I'm trying not to swear as much. Hopefully I get to the point where I don't swear at all. But my mom didn't want me to constantly repeat curse words, and I understand that. So I took this ball, and out of nowhere I just said, "What the?" And then I started saying it, "What the?" And what the, and then squeaking the ball. So it came out, "What the squeak?" And then I'm like, I kind of like that. So then it just kind of evolved into something. It kind of turned into something that I really like. It went from, "What the squeak" to "squeak, yeah," or "holy squeak," or "that made me super gosh darn squeaking happy." "Oh my gosh, this person's full of squeakies." "That little squeaker." "Silly squeak squeak." That's one of my favorites. Or "silly squeaker." What else? "Bull squeak." Instead of the other one, the other swear word everyone knows. "Bull squeak." I use that one. "Get squeaked." That's another way of, just saying, whatever, or stuff like that, "Oh, get squeaked." It just kind of evolved. And sometimes if I have the ball near me, I'll, I don't give a "what the is this person's problem? What the is my problem?" I don't give a squeak. What the right there, "What the squeak?" And like I said, I don't always use it in, swearing context. Sometimes, well, I use it in place of swearing because you don't always need to swear, but I use it, they're full of squeakies, like I said. Another thing I've been doing is using the squeaky ball as a musical instrument for some of my improvisational pieces. Like if it's a happy song, I usually use it. Oh boy, where do I go from here? I mean, I like the word squeak so much, and it's all because of this ball. It's all because of that ball, and because my mom wanted to put an end to me always repeating swear words. And I'm so glad that, you know, this was born. I'm so glad. And I'm going to keep continuing to use the word squeak in that context because, I mean, why the squeak should I stop? I mean, it makes me super gosh darn squeaking happy. I mean, squeak, yeah, I'm going to keep continuing to use that word. Some people would probably think I was acting very kiddish right now. Some people would think it was very childish and kind of immature. I think it's a better, in my opinion, I think it's a better way of really not swearing so much, because I don't always think you need to swear to get your point across. I don't think it's always necessary. I'm not saying that, you know, I'm not saying that people are bad people for swearing. I mean, I don't mind it. I don't mind swearing. I don't think people need to excessively do it. I don't think people need to excessively drop an F-bomb every single 5 minutes. I think just finding a different replacement word, such as the word squeak, I think it's good enough. So I hope you guys liked this video, and I will see you in the next one. And by the way, squeak, yeah. This video was super squeaking awesome to make.